Hello everyone, welcome to Somna Tutorials. Class, first PUC, NCERT syllabus, chapter 1. This is the session number 1. First, let me discuss about the chapter 1. Name is Computer System. So first of all, what do you mean by a computer? A computer is an electronic device that can be programmed to accept data as an input, process it, and generate the result as an output. So this is the one definition of a computer. In other words, a computer is a high-speed electronic device which is capable of performing mathematical and logical operations. This is another definition of a computer. So one more is computer is a combination of hardware and also the software. So this is also a computer. So then a computer is a versatile calculating device which can handle different tasks all at the same time. This is also a definition of a computer. So a computer is an electronic device that can be programmed to accept the data as an input, process it, and generate the result as an output. So this is the main definition of a computer. Then, what is a computer system? A computer system is a combination of a different computer hardware and software that works together to achieve the purpose of the instruction or a program. This is a definition of a computer system. In other words, a computer system is a set of hardware and software which process the data in a meaningful way. This is also a definition of a computer system. Or a computer along with additional hardware and software. These together we can also call it as a computer system. So this is a definition of what is a computer system. Then we move on to the next slide, which shows the block diagram of a computer system. We can also call it as functional components of a computer system. Basically, a computer is supposed to carry out some four functions like accept the data and programs as input, store the data program and retrieves as and when is required, process the data as per the instructions given by the user, which is converted into useful information, then finally gives the information as output. So that these functional components of a computer system is broadly classified into the four units. One is input unit, storage unit, central processing unit, and output unit. Based on these functionalities of the computer, the hardware components can be classified into these four main units as an input unit, storage unit, central processing unit, and output unit. First, let me know about input unit. An input device is any hardware component that allows us to entering pattern instructions into a computer system. Some most commonly used input devices are keyboard, mouse, microphone, scanner, webcam, etc. So this is the first unit is the input unit. Then go to the storage unit or the memory unit. We need a memory to storing the data and instructions into the computer system. So this is a storage device. This device where the data and instructions fed by the user are stored. So this memory of a computer is measured in terms of bit, bytes and words. The computer memory is classified into the two types. One is the primary memory, another one is the secondary memory. First of all, what do you mean by a primary memory? A primary memory is a temporary memory because the data and instructions stored in this memory are erased when the power goes off, so that it is also called as the temporary memory, volatile memory, or the main memory. Examples for the primary memory are RAM and also ROM. That means random access memory and read-only memory. Then go to the secondary memory. Secondary memory is also called as a permanent memory. It stores a large amount of information for a long time, so that it is also called as the backup memory. Examples for the secondary storage devices are hard disk, floppy disk, CD, DVD, storage disk, pen drive, etc. Then go to the third unit, Central Processing Unit. Central Processing Unit, it is heart and brain of the computer system because it supervises all the components of the computer system, so that it is also called as the heart and brain of the computer system. The CPU, it consisting of two important functional units like control unit and arithmetic and logic unit. Control unit, this is an important unit in a computer. It controls and coordinates all the activities of the computer system. It acts as a supervisor in the computer system. It sends control and timing signals to various units to coordinate for the specific operation. This is a function of control unit. Then go to arithmetical logic unit. All the calculations are carried out in this unit. It is generally called ALU. ALU, it consisting of an electronic circuitry which perform some arithmetical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and also it performs some logical operations like AND, OR, and NOT. This is about the ALU. Then go to the last unit, that is output unit. An output device is any hardware component that allows us to display the data and instructions to the displaying unit. Some most commonly used output devices are monitor, printer, plotter, and the speaker, etc. So these are all the examples for output devices. So this is about the block diagram of a computer system. We can also call it as the functional components of a computer system. Then go to the next slide. In these slides, detailing about what is an input device. The first of all, already I told that what is an input device. So this is a detailed explanation. The input devices through which the control signals are sent to a computer. The devices are termed as the input devices. These devices convert the input data into the digital form that is acceptable by the computer system. Some examples of input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner, touchscreen, etc. The major components of the input units are: input takes the data to be processed by the user. The data is then converted to the machine readable form. Input unit then transmit the converted data into the main memory of the computer. So this is a detailing explanation about what is an input device. Then go to the memory unit. We can also call it as a storage unit. A memory unit stores all the data that has to be processed or has been processed. So this is majorly categorized into the two different types. One is primary memory, another one is secondary memory. The primary memory, it cannot store a large amount of your data. Hence, it only uses to store the recent data, which is temporary. Once the power is switched off, the data stored can be erased. Hence, it is also called as the temporary memory or the main memory. Examples for the primary memories are RAM and ROM. Then go to the secondary memory. Since the primary memory stores the temporary data, it cannot be accessed in the future, so that the permanent storage purpose. Secondary memory is used. It is also known as a permanent memory or a backup memory or auxiliary memory. Examples for this, the secondary memories are hard disk, floppy disk, CD, DVD, storage disk, pen drives, etc. Then we move on to the next slide here, central processing unit. Central processing unit. It is also called as the heart and brain of the computer system because it supervises all the activities of the computer system. So it is called as the heart and brain of the computer system. So it has two major components like control unit and arithmetical operation, arithmetic and logic unit. So control unit, the function of this control unit means that it control and coordinate all the activities of the computer system. Now go to the arithmetical and logic unit. All the calculations are carried out in this unit. So it performs some arithmetical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and also it performs some logical operations like and or and not. Then go to the next slide, output unit. Once the information sent to the computer is processed, the user receives the result through this output unit. Examples of the output units are printer, monitor, projector, plotter, speakers, etc. Output unit presents the data either in the form of the soft copy or in the form of the hard copy. The soft copy means that the data is present on the memory, that is called as a soft copy. The data is present on the paper, that we can call it as a hard copy. Some the major functions of the output units are: this unit accepts the data and information from the main memory of a computer system in the binary format. This binary format has to be converted to the human readable form by using this output unit. So this is the function of the output unit. So this is about four major components of the computer system: input unit, storage unit, central processing unit, and output unit. Thank you.